See that you're squatting well again, so the hip is good. You got 4 plates on here.
Yeah. You see that without the shoes?
Yeah. You're gonna get some fetish guys fucking messaging you for sure after this podcast.
I already do.
Well.
Alright, what's up? What's going on, guys, with all of you? Back again with me. Glad to meet again with all of you guys. Today, I just wanted to make it and invite you to learning again, okay? Something that we can learning again. Today, I just wanna talking about training style, okay? We all know if you're a fan of bodybuilding, you need to watch this video because we gonna learning and I'm invite you what the best training style, the method training from all of the bodybuilders, okay, from the icon bodybuilders. This video we learning from the Fouad Abiad in the broad chat session or bodybuilding and bollock session maybe, and I learning this podcast at the same time when I'm hit my workout, especially on a leg day, my leg day workout. And I'm watch and heard this video, this podcast, really great and awesome. And today I want to invite you and sharing with all of you. If you don't know the videos like this is will be benefit and bring the so much value for all of you. That's why I want to invite you and I want to sharing this because this is awesome videos and we can adding our knowledge for our next workout and next training. Okay, so before we go jump into it, please click the bell button, guys. I'm gonna bring more another session in the bodybuilding podcast session again. So today we're learning from Fouad Abiad podcast.
No shoes plus white tights. You're just asking for it.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, how does the hip feel? Does it feel good, like squatting this weight?
You know what? The operated hip and the operated quad and everything is actually better and stronger than the natural one.
Really, eh? Well, I mean, it's titanium. Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah, of course, but it's also you know, from a muscular standpoint, it's stronger.
So obviously you can see Roman Fritz, one of the friends of Fouad Abiad, of course. He was training legs and he was squatting for plates, and I think you can see the form is really absolutely perfect. I mean, like the control, the form, the tempo, it's really balanced and seems like Roman Fritz have the special mobility. Okay, I think that's the good. I cannot squatting like that, and I'm trying like slow and control going down when squatting, and I feel like it's hard and really good to see Roman Fritz as the good example for the next training, especially for me, the next my training workout videos, especially for legs. Same thing like Nick Walker style, okay? Roman Fritz, it's the slow and control guy when it comes to the training, like a Nick Walker also.
You know, the thigh
That's
performance enhancing tool I have in there.
You're cheating.
Yeah.
I mean, everything's slow and in control, man. I mean, it's good that you're feeling that good.
Yeah, you know what? Because one time I went down a little too fast.
Yeah.
That was in the beginning when the hip was new, and I could feel the ball.
What the fuck is this? It's just
This is going on here.
It's the bell at the beginning of your
Chest day, man.
chest day.
Oh my goodness, what is this? No, guys, don't be negative thinking. Okay, this is just the intro of Roman Fritz. He was just want to make it the fun things, and the purpose of the video is the chest day. Okay, don't be negative. It's funny, man.
Sorry, go on. You went down too fast.
I went down too fast, and there's the thigh bone has a little ball on top.
Yeah.
And it's in the hip socket.
Yeah.
It's in the hip socket. And when I went down too fast and I bounced a little bit, and I could feel the ball like slip out of the socket for a second and then jump back in.
Holy shit.
And I was like, okay, I'm not going to do the explosive stuff anymore.
Yeah. Is that on the good side or the bad side? Like that
was the operated side.
The operated side.
So basically, Roman friends have the hip issue, I think, or maybe the thigh bone. When it comes to going to the face, it's like he get the shock from the hip, or maybe the upper quads, or maybe, of course, is from effect of the operated, okay, from his operated. And this is the things, like, if we watch this, we know that you have to find what's the training style is the best for you, okay? But for the Roman friends, I think Roman friends cannot training like the Branch Warren style, like a Ronnie Coleman style, because this is guys like the explosive style training, okay? But it works for them, okay? Like Fouad Abiad, I think is the fasting guy when it comes to the training, when it comes to the workout. And I think Roman Friends and Nick Walker cannot doing the same thing like the Fouad Abiad doing when it comes to the workout, okay? So you have to find and you have to see what the training style works for you and what's the best for you guys.
So I almost dislocated it, and then it
man.
jumped back in.
Does the doctor know? Do the doctors know that you're squatting 405? Or like, have you talked to anybody, or are you just doing what feels good?
I just go with, if it doesn't hurt, I'm doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's a good rule of thumb.
I like it.
Yeah.
I have a funny story about this look.
I noticed, Nick, you use a ton of weight, but your form is a lot like Roman's. You're very in control, and you don't ever jerk the weight, or you don't train fast.
I just feel that's better because like when you go that slow, if you feel anything, man, it's a quick like get it off you and done. Just
drop it. Yeah.
If you're banging and clanging, you're that's whatever's happened is gonna happen now.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Because I train faster, and that's like I've had more injuries. I wonder sometimes, but it's tough to like try and think of all the guys who train, right? Like Ronnie trained fast, Branch trained fast. Jay's form was pretty fast. Like I don't know if fast is bad, but I do agree that slow is probably safer.
That's the point, okay? That's like I said, you have to find what works best for you, okay, for yourself. So, like Fouad Abiad said, Nick Walker, he's training with the slow and control movement when it comes to the workout in the gym, okay? But if you're asking Nick Walker, okay, if you're asking Nick Walker, of course, Nick Walker, if he changed his training style, like a Branch Warren and like a Ronnie Coleman, Fouad Abiad, like a everyone guy, bodybuilders, who just clanging and banging, train faster. Of course, Nick Walker, he's not gonna feel it, okay? Because he's already doing like a different things, okay? Because usually he really doing slow and control movement. Of course, he used a ton of weight, and he used the amount of the weight, of course, heavy weight, of course. Well, heavy is relative, okay? But if you're asking Nick Walker, I'm sure he gonna answer he's not gonna feel it, because it's just the way he train. The way he train is the perfect form, safer, and using heavy weight, of course, okay? And it works for him. So you have to find what works for you, because there is no something wrong. There is no the only one way, okay? Every training style is better. Every training style is not wrong, because you have a ton of million method of training style. So what you have to do is just find and what work best for yourself.
Oh, it's safer. But even I used to try the training fast, and honestly, I didn't really feel it.
Yeah.
Until I started to slow it down.
Yeah,
that's right. Sorry.
Go ahead, Roman. No, go ahead.
When you train fast on like barbell rows or pull downs, the only thing you feel is your forearms and your biceps.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Bicep.
Yeah. I don't know if that's true. Like, so I train pretty fast, and I see like, you know, when you watch Branch Warren train or like Ronnie Coleman train, they train with that really like momentum, kind of like a faster cadence, right? But I feel like if you've trained that way for a long time, even though it looks like you can't feel it, you can still, like, I can still feel my back. But I do agree that when I train slow, I can probably feel like more of the rep, like from the beginning to the very end. But then I have to train with like half the weight. So like, if I can do 4 reps with a little bit of swing, I can, or four plates with a little bit of swing. I can only do 2 plates, like perfect speed.
This is like the same thing question I'm really want to get answer, okay? Because it's relative, okay? This is like I cannot find the right and true and the correct, the wrong answer about these questions. When you look at the Ronnie Coleman, when you look at the Branch Warren, especially Ronnie Coleman, okay, the popular videos, you see Ronnie Coleman T-bar row 9 plates, and his back is really tremendously growing so fast, okay, because of the heavy weight that he using, okay. And when it comes to the Nick Walker, I see he really perfect from the speed and the tempo is like seems on point. It really works for him. Of course, if another competitor bodybuilders out there who usually kind of like normal people using heavy weight when they training and they see Nick Walker training, it's kind of like they're seeing Nick Walker like a warm up set, not the working set. But Nick Walker doing these things, okay, slow and control movement, it works for him. It's really work best for him. That's why he's growing. You can see he winning the Road Classic. You can see he top 5 on the Mr. Olympia last weekend. This is what I learning, and what I get it is just fine. Of course, okay, I said it a thousand times. You have to realize and you have to knowing what your body responds, okay? Do your body responds with perfect from slow and control movement, or maybe your body just respond with the heavy weight, okay? Because when I train my back, okay, I'm using heavy weight like a bad form, okay, we can say bad form, fast, half reps, seems like a horrible form, barbell row, T-bar row, but I still feel it, my back working, and I can still see the improvement of my back. So this is the really taboo, okay, the really taboo, and that's why I'm really love to asking you, I'm really love to invite you to learning more and more, because when it comes to the bodybuilding, we're talking about the bodybuilding, there is no right the only way, there is no right or wrong way when it comes to the training. Same thing like a diet, of course, and that's why that's the really part best, and that's the really love and the best part of the bodybuilding, I think.
So what's better?
That's true, but when I started doing that, I got bigger.
Yeah.
And then whatever weight I was using, swinging like an asshole, I was able to now do with the control that I have now.
So you're saying you built your strength back up to that weight, but with proper form.
And now I believe I'm even bigger, because with that weight, I can truly feel it now.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that's the wrong way at all. I think that's obviously the most ideal situation, but
for sure.
I'm agree with both of them, okay? I'm agree with the Fouad statement and the Nick Walker statement, okay? Nick Walker got bigger and got better when it comes to his doing training style, okay? Slow and control movement, like Fouad Abiad said. But yeah, it can be the ideal, okay? Like it have supposed to be, and it's what the training and what the exercise look like, have to look like. That's what I'm really agree with them, okay? With them is really talking really the truth when it comes to the training. Agree with them.
I think, but I look at like Branch, right, or Ronnie, because those are 2 icons in the sport, so I can use them. It's better than using myself.
Yeah.
Like those guys, do you think it's hard to look at Ronnie and say, well, instead of doing 9 plates on the T-bar, if he did 5 plates on the T-bar with slower form, his back would be bigger?
You know, when it comes to people like him or Branch, it's hard to say because they did the swinging and clanging and it worked for them.
That's right. That's right.
You know, so
go ahead.
I think the difference is if you start out like this and you learn, they probably feel it just as much as someone who trains slower because that's all they've ever done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I or Nick, if we just switch to this ballistic training, let's call it ballistic training,
I
feel much less.
Yeah.
We would feel much less because we're not our brains are not wired that way.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I'm really happy because I get it so much lesson from Fouad, from Roman Friends, from Nick Walker. So thank you for all of you guys. You really adding my knowledge and I'm really thankful I can hear this because I'm love when it comes to the training in the gym and I have and I get the more and the different another science, like a science or maybe another knowledge that I can use it when it comes to my next working out in the gym. Okay, so thank you so much Fuad, Nick and Roman. So I'm really agree with them because like a Roman Fritz make sense, make it like really the truth in when it comes to the training. Well, if people like a newbie, maybe we can say, doing like the training style for the first time they training like a Branch Warren, like a Ronnie Coleman method training style, yeah, they will get better because the new stimulus that he get, okay? But when it comes to like a Nick, like a Roman, like a Fuad, who really have the more experience than I have, of course, it could be not getting any the new stimulation at all, okay? Because it's not work for them because their body have already using that kind of like meta training style and that's kind of like their stimulus. So maybe they need to find the another training style, the another stimulus to make it the improvement of their physics, of their body. So that's why the bodybuilding is not black and white, guys. Bodybuilding, it's not really the one way when it comes to the training, when it comes to the diet. Of course, that's really the best part and the fun part in the bodybuilding. So thank you so much guys for watching, and if you enjoy the video, please click the bell button and subscribe. And thank you so much for Fouad, Abiad, Nick Walker and Roman Friends. Keep it up, guys. All of you is one of the awesome and the great stuff. For the first time, I think I'm start to watching all of you is from maybe 3 or 2 years ago, and there is so much I get the learning, okay, especially from Fouad and Luke Sandow session back in the day, okay. So thank you so much. If you enjoy the video and if you feel like this video is bringing more the benefit and value for all of you, I'm really happy, I'm really glad because that's what I'm looking for, okay, to bring up the value and another benefit and to influence all of you to be better. So thank you so much guys for watching. I'm your host Joan Sagala signing out. May God bless you all.